Here's why women with PCOS struggle to lose weight. And I'm going to use this water to tell you exactly why calorie calculators also don't work for you. Here is glass number one. This is a woman who doesn't have PCOS. Here is how many calories, if we fill it up to the top, she can have to maintain her weight. This is representing of the food that you eat per day. That's how many calories that she can have to maintain her weight. Here is a woman with PCOS. Now, women with PCOS can have an adaptive metabolism between 4 and 40%, which means you can sometimes need up to 40% less calories to lose weight than someone without PCOS. So imagine if I was to give you the same amount of calories, having used a calorie calculator, and you've got PCOS, and I was to give you the same amount of calories. What would happen? Well, we'd overspill and you go into a calorie surplus, which means you're going to put on body fat. This is exactly why women with PCOS struggle, because they use calorie calculators which give you an average range as to what you should consume to lose weight. Thing is that you don't know how adapted your metabolism is. And so a lot of women with PCOS can eat the calories that they think in a deficit, but actually it's putting them in a surplus, and they can actually sometimes put on weight. So one of the things that we suggest women with PCOS to do is to start in a slightly larger deficit, somewhere up between 25 to 30%. What you can do from here is track your calories for 10 to 14 days to see how this calorie deficit suits you. If you're dropping weight really fast, you don't feel that great, you're tired and you're lethargic, you probably know that the calorie deficit is too big and you're not that metabolically adaptive. So you can look at increasing your calories. If you find after 14 days that there's no movements in things such as your weighing averages, your measurements, or your photos, you probably know that you've got quite metabolically adapted metabolism and you need to have slightly less calories. So how many should you take away? We always say start super small. Taking away only 100 per day is more than enough to elicit some fat loss. So what I would suggest is start in a 25 to 30% deficit, track your calories for 10 to 14 days, take measurements, photos, and weigh-ins to make sure that you're getting all the data to see how it works, and then make relevant adjustments, either up and increase your calories if you're not that metabolically adaptive, or you could then decrease your calories if you need to have a little less calories than someone perhaps who doesn't have PCOS. I hope using these glasses and these water analogies help you women with PCOS finally understand why normal calorie calculators don't work for you, and sometimes why you're eating the same as someone else but you're not losing weight.